Okay, buddy. All right, we are down here with Walter for our week 1 video recap. Look at you, look how excited you are. So in these recap videos, what I'm gonna do is go over all of the training exercises that we've been doing with these puppies for the last week, so you can see how well that they're doing. What are you doing, buddy? These puppies, super food motivated. They love working. So this recap video might go kind of quick. They've been doing awesome. So, got my snacks here. Walter is ready to go. Break some of these up into smaller pieces. The very first thing that we do with the pups is we work on charging the clicker. Oh, did I drop a crumb? Look at you. So we want to make the association that the sound of the click means that they're going to get a piece of food. Yeah, you know what that means now, huh? So we do that about 3 or 4 times in a row. All of the exercises, I don't know, we might do between like 3 to 5 reps. Yeah, good job, buddy. So after we charge the clicker for a few reps, we're gonna move into following a food lure. So I've got a piece of food in my hand. I'm gonna show Walter that I have it, and I'm gonna move him around so he's attached to my hand. Look at that. Before I click the clicker and then release the cookie. We'll do that for a few times. Good boy. Look at you, Walter. Very good job. We can also pair their name with following the food lure. Walter. To start to teach them what their name is. Walter. What a good boy. Okay. We can also start to teach them, you'll hear me either say okay, or I might say get it, to mean that you can follow and get a piece of food on the ground. We'll use that in some of our exercises. Okay. Good boy, Walter. So then the next little behavior that we're gonna work on is a hand target. So in this exercise, I want Walter to target his nose to my flat palm. So that looks like this. Walter, touch. And as soon as I feel his little nose, I'm gonna mark that with the clicker and then feed him the treat. Walter, touch. Good boy. Okay, so watch that one more time. Walter, touch. As soon as I feel his nose, I click the clicker, then I give him one of those cookies. You're so smart. Yeah, get it. So after the hand target, we practiced going to the mat. Step 1, this will be a stay type exercise, but we teach this in little baby steps because we have tiny baby puppies. I'm gonna put that mat on the ground, and as soon as Walter has all 4 feet on the mat, I'm gonna go ahead and start to feed him a couple of cookies on the mat. Yeah, good boy. Okay. And then I release him off with that okay. You want to do that again? Look at you, so happy. Perfect job, buddy. So in this week, I kind of don't care if they sit, stand, or lay down on the mat. I just want them to be on the mat. And then next week, you'll see I'll start to require a position. Okay, before I feed them the cookies. So while this might not look like a stay behavior quite yet, we teach it in little increments for these baby puppies. Ready? Good job. Good boy. Yeah. Look at you. Oops. Okay. Good job. Get it. Walter's so smart. Okay, the next thing that we're gonna do is one of our first position changes. Get it. Walter, sit. What a good boy. Good sit. Good sit. Okay. Oh, that one went far. Walter, sit. Very nice. Very smart puppy. Okay. So again, I'm using that okay cookie to tell him he can get up out of the sit. Let's do one more. Walter, sit. There you go. Good job, buddy. Okay. So usually in week 1, we just practice our sits, but these puppies, so food motivated, they love working. I couldn't help but also introduce a rep or two of some other positions. Here, Walter. Sit. Good job. So we did introduce down. Very nice. And stand. Good boy. Okay. So we'll do more of those positions next week, but we did do a little intro to them this week. All right. So now we're going to practice some handling. So I'm going to grab some food. I'm going to come down here on the ground with Walter just because that's easier right now. I'm not using the clicker for this one because I'm going to have to use both hands. I have food in one hand. I'm going to show Walter that I have it. And then with my other hand, I'm just going to give him a pet. And then I'm going to take that same hand, I'm going to bring it under his belly, under his chest, and just hold him still. Okay. I'm just going to hold him still for a few seconds before I release him and feed him a piece of food. Okay. Good job, buddy. From there, I'm going to move into handling different body parts. Yes. So both ears. Yes. His little feetsies. Yes. Yes. And I'm saying yes and feeding him a cookie instead of clicking the clicker. Yes. Again, just because I need both my hands. Get it. Grab a couple more treats here. Other back foot. Yes. Woo-hoo-hoo. And his tail. Whoa. Yes. Good boy. Get it. Good job, Walter. So these handling exercises, very important to socialize our puppies to different types of touch and restraint right off the bat. Will be incredibly helpful with groomer and vet visits. So that's why we socialize our puppies to handling and restraint now. And the last thing that we work on in week 1 is socializing the puppies to a harness. So a lot of times in the first week it can be kind of comical. The puppies act like they can't move when they get their harnesses put on for the first time. But these pups, pretty outgoing. They kind of didn't care. Right? What do I got? Get it. Which is good. So these puppies have really nice temperaments. Go get it. Nice job, Walter. Go get it. Good boy. Get it. Okay, so that was everything that we covered with the puppies for week 1. In your initial confirmation email, you would have also received a link that will take you to our video library, some handouts in your video library. I definitely strongly encourage you to watch the videos for week 1. Definitely a lot more detailed instructions in those videos on how we're training all of these behaviors and why. So if you just watch this recap and you're not really sure why I was doing something or one of those exercises, give the video library a watch, because then you're also going to know how to practice these things when your puppy goes home as well. They're going to have a really nice strong foundation on them, but you will have to continue to practice these things with your puppies at home. What are you doing? What are you doing? Also, in that initial confirmation email, there's a link to book your Zoom lesson for after your puppy goes home. If you click on that link right now, it might not look like I have availability for after your pups go home. If that's the case, just be patient. It will open up closer to that date. So make sure that you get that booked before they go home. If you have any questions, you can always shoot us an email, but we will see you next week for the week 2 recap videos.